He's not ready.
Okay, welcome to our fans from South Africa, our brothers from Nigeria here. Segodi is not here now, but we know that this is the moment of truth for South Africa. South Africa did a brilliant job scoring 5 goals against New Caledonia. They whooped them. We don't even need to talk about that game. How can we be talking about New Caledonia? They played like they're old men, old Caledonia. But anyway, this is going to be the match of titans. The United States just beat France 3-0. But before we move forward, France relaxed. They were playing for a draw. They found out what happens. You understand what I'm saying? These guys scored 3 goals. They scored 3 goals on France in the last dying minutes. This U.S. team is explosive. Has a bunch of people who play in MLS for Inter Miami with Messi. These guys are fantastic. So they're going to be meeting South Africa. This is a classic matchup. And isn't this what we predicted when we were talking earlier? Remember we said during our pre-tournament that France would beat South Africa and it would come down to South Africa versus the U.S. And we said it's going to be a team which comes forward in waves, has tons of talent on the wing, center forward, and puts pressure versus the most organized defense in the world, or one of the most organized defenses in the world. Very clearly, South Africa doesn't do this as well as Morocco does, but what they have to do is to sit back, be organized, and do the counterattack. That's how Morocco got to the next round. That's how African teams have to play. We have to play solid defense because right now, no African teams really have super quality midfielders except for Morocco.
Yeah.
South Africa has quality defense. Their midfield is okay. I'm not impressed with South Africa's forward line, even though they scored 5 goals against New Caledonia. We have to remember it's New Caledonia. Yeah. But they still did very well. What is the name of the wingers for South Africa again? The ones that did very combined well yesterday.
There was one guy, I've forgotten his name. Just a minute.
But anyway.
Yeah.
Let's keep on moving. I'll look for it while you speak. How do you see this matchup?
Vilakazi. That's it. Yeah. Vilakazi, Magidigi.
And another guy.
Vilakazi, Magidigi.
Those guys are going to have to combine very well.
They combined very well. They linked up very well. Yeah.
So what South Africa's going to have to do, and it's going to depend on Rowan Williams, who's their central defender, who's one of the players of the tournament. They're going to have to sit back, be well organized, and when they get the ball, they're going to have to break and try to find opportunities. They're not going to have a lot of opportunities against they will have a lot of opportunities against the U.S. because the U.S. is a high-pressing, high-attacking team. So South Africa, if they can exploit the counterattack, they can score, try to get a goal or 2 because they need to beat the U.S. to be sure of qualifying in second position. If they draw this game, they can still probably qualify as a second best, but we don't want to put it to chance. They want to win this game. What are your thoughts on the game?
Yeah, basically the U.S. team, I saw clips and I was scared. They have an explosive attack. They in the match against New Caledonia, they had, I think, 8 different goal scorers. There's even one guy that plays for Inter Miami, Benjamin Kremaski. His creativity, his movement, and they have squad depth, like you said. They have players with elite experience from the MLS. So it's going to be difficult. A team that was able to beat France 3-0, and they've qualified already. Where I think South Africa might stand the chances if US decide to rest a number of key players ahead of the knockout stages and field some of the substitutes, knowing fully well that
how many points does the US have?
I think they have 6 already. They won twice, I think.
So, but if they lose to South Africa, South Africa will have.
If they lose, if South Africa beats them, they would still qualify and win that group.
6. How many points does France? But France has 3 points.
That's 9-1 that they scored against Caledonia has put them on a goal difference of +11. So if all the teams will finish level on points, US will still top that group. So they can afford a loss. So I'm just saying that because they may decide to rest some of their key players because of injury.
Yeah, this tournament, I don't like this tournament. Is every other day you play. It's just too much for these boys. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's just it. Because they're playing again on Sunday.
So there's a match tomorrow, though.
Oh, there's a match tomorrow. Okay.
I think no. The South Africa plays
It's on the 5th of October.
Is it the 5th?
No, our group is on the 5th of October. South Africa's group plays tomorrow, 4th.
Okay, so we still have some time. before the match. But like you said, I think South Africa is a big thing that the U.S. may not play all out. You're right about that.
Yeah.
So that's a good hope for them.
They may not want to risk injuries to
at the end
their
of the day,
good
I'm going to say
players.
South Africa's chances of coming second in that group are 50-50.
Yeah, it's
I would say that if the U.S. was playing to win, I'll say South Africa's chances are about 30%. But since the U.S. is already basically qualified and they're safe, it's 50-50. So we'll see how it plays out. Any last thoughts?
France will be reeling from that 3-0 defeat to the US. So they will come out guns blazing in their last game. They will come out guns blazing. So well, we pray for our South African fans, but it's going to be tough. They just have to win their last game.
South Africa has to win. If they don't win, I have a feeling they won't qualify. But
they won't qualify. We'll see what happens. They won't qualify.
All right. Very good one. Take us out, Afolabi.
Okay, it's been another brilliant show. We've been discussing the Flying Eagles and their Majita, who are representing African ambassadors at the World Cup, on the U20 World Cup. We'll be back again maybe sometime during the weekend to do a post review of the final games and possibly if our own dear South Africa and Nigeria have qualified for the knockout stages. From Mustafa and myself, we'll be back.
It's not Nigeria, it's Nigeria.
Yeah.
All right, see you later.
All right.
I'll see you later.